Alright, so you almost gotta love to see it when Facepunch adapts something that was created in the modding community and brings it into native Rust. Now obviously I don't know for sure that this was the actual sequence of events that took place. However, it does seem a little bit sus that Whispers88 released his Skinner plugin, and very shortly after that, Facepunch released the ability to skin items in-game using the spray can. So obviously two very different processes in order to utilize the different skins that you own in-game, but you can kind of see the link between the two, especially if you've ever used Skinner. Hey everyone, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy, where I teach you guys the very best tips and tricks to owning and operating a successful Rust server. On this channel I do plugin reviews, tutorials, plus sometimes I just throw in a couple of videos here and there just showcasing the different plugins that are out there. So of course, if you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing so that you stay up to date on everything that we're working on. So of course, I'm assuming that you all know that you can go in-game natively and craft a spray can and go up to a skinnable item and change the skin that's on that item. If I wanted to skin this garage door, I just simply go up to it, right click on my mouse, and I can pick from one of the skins that I currently have in my inventory. So these are skins that I've purchased directly from Steam, and obviously natively it's limited to just that. But if you've watched my previous video on Skinner from Whispers88, you know that you can utilize skins that you haven't actually purchased from the Steam workshop. The purpose of this video is actually to show you two awesome new features that Whispers88 has actually added to the plugin, which definitely makes it better than Skinner ever was before, and by far is better than the native built-in reskinning process. So again, this isn't a tutorial on how to use the Skinner plugin. I just want to tell you about these two new features. So if you haven't already, make sure you go over to codefling.com and check out the Skinner documentation page. And on my previous video, we went over the skin command, the skin item, as well as the skin craft command. But the two new commands that I want to tell you about are skin con and skin inv. Now what skin con does for you is it allows you to be looking at a container that has items inside of it that can be skinned, and by simply using the skin con command, it will skin all of the items inside that container with whatever your default selected skin is. And then conversely, the skin inv command allows you to reskin all of the items that you currently have on your player character's inventory, including clothing, weapons, and items in your inventory, all with one single command. Now I'm hoping that there's some bells and whistles going off in your brain pan right now, because for team members that get stuck creating kits for their entire clan or whatever, you know that this is gold.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to set up what our default skins are going to be within the Skinner plugin. So in chat, do /skincraft, no space, and that's going to bring up this GUI that is going to give you all of the available items in game that are skinnable. So we need to select each one of the items that we want to be dealing with and select the skin that we want to use for that item. So I'm going to do sheet metal doors here. I'm going to do garage doors, just because I know that these are the items that I actually have in storage containers that I actually want to test this with. We'll do the M249. We'll do the L96. Let's get into doing some clothing. So let's do some boots here. We're going to make this guy's outfit just hideous. All right, so there we go. I've gone through and I've made a couple of changes. We've got the LR, we've got the L96, we've got a bunch of different items. These are just items that I know that I have in storage containers inside of this base, so I know that I can perform these commands and it's going to do what I'm telling it to do. In a real life situation, you would obviously spend a little bit more time picking your skins and stuff like that. You actually want to make kits that look good together, etc, etc. So now that we've done that, we can go up to one of these storage containers, and in chat we can do /skincon, which stands for obviously skinning this entire container, and it says all of the items in this large wooden box have been skinned to the items that you've selected by default. So as you can see there, all of those items automatically skinned over to the new skins that I just picked, and I probably should have showed you what that looked like before I ran the command so that you actually believe me that that worked. So to that end, I'll show you this box instead, because now you know that I've selected default skins for all of these items. I think maybe not double doors, but I'm looking at the same box, nothing is changing, and I'm going to do /skincon just like that. It says in chat, all items in wooden box have been set to your default skins. Let's open it up, and there you go. See, like I said, I forgot to change the double door default skin, but everything else is now skinned to those default skins that I selected a minute ago. And this, in my opinion, is an absolute game changer, because for me personally, whenever I'm actually playing, I'll set up a locker and I'll set 3 different kits in there that all look exactly the same, and my kit is always the same. I'm sure people recognize me when I hop into different servers. So having the ability of skinning an entire inventory of a container to a default skin that you get to select, This is just primo stuff. All right, so now I've just claimed a kit that has all of these default skins in it, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for the things that are on my inventory as opposed to what's inside of a container. So in chat /skin_inv, again, no space. All of your items have been set to your default skins. Let's have a look. Sure enough, there we go. So if you're setting up battle kits or raid kits or whatever it happens to be for your clan, this is going to save you a ton of time. So to all the server owners out there, do your players a favor, go over to codefling.com, download Skinner. It's an absolute game changer. And I also have it on really good authority that Whispers is actually working on another process inside of Skinner that is going to allow us to run this command on an entire base, and it's going to skin all of the items that the plugin finds. Don't hold me to that. I don't know that for sure. It was just kind of tipped to me that maybe that was something that was being worked on. All right, so as you guys are watching this video right now, I'm literally getting off of a plane from Las Vegas, so I won't be readily available to respond to any comments right away, but within the hour, I definitely should be. So I spoke to Whispers88 about this plugin and the price of this plugin, and he agreed to give a promo code just for my viewers of this video. So check in the pinned comment down below, and as long as I have that promo code by the time this video goes live, you'll find it there. I don't know what the discount is going to be. He did say that it's going to be a good discount for my viewers only. So if you're going to buy Skinner, make sure you check the first pinned comment down below to get the promo code to save yourself some money. All right, I put out a brand new video every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, even when I'm not in town, available to upload it myself. Thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. Thank you all again so much for watching. I'll see you next week.